Hi, I'm Charlie,
I'm Andrew.
and today I'm going to be speaking about how useless friends can be in video games.
And trust me, we know a lot about this subject.
Today I went with my friend Andy to my friend codename Griggs, or Griggy as Andy calls him,
Yeah.
and we decided to play some video games. What did we play?
We played Bioshock 2 for a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, that was horrible.
that was horrible. He didn't know how to spend the in-game currency Adam. He thought it counted along with money, which was completely horrifying. It's just, how can you not understand that Adam they used to buy plasmids? He thought you just used it to buy guns and...
There's currency with Bioshock. A little bit of an explanation is there's currency, which is the money to buy the ammo, and then Adam, which is kind of a
genetic stuff.
Weird
stuff that makes you like shoot thunderbolts from your hands.
and you
stuff.
use it to buy either plasmids, what they're called, or use it to upgrade the plasmids. Basically, he thought he had to use them for ammo and plasmids.
It was
Horrific.
moronic, it was stupid.
And then getting him to getting him to go around the game was even more horrific.
Yeah. So then we decided to stop playing that game, eject Griggy from playing that game, and then decided to play Rainbow Six Vegas, the original.
I haven't played that in a while.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
You actually learned a thing or two for once.
Yes, blowing up doors.
Yes, especially with your face and a grenade.
I was meant to breach a door, but instead of breaching a door, I decided to throw a grenade at it.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen of you just going, press B! Wait, wrong grenade! Bang!
And then Griggy decided to do the same.
Yeah, well, Griggy was worse. Griggy does not understand the simple basics behind that game, which is tactics and tactical playing.
Yeah, me and Andy, we're used to playing first-person shooters, so we know if you're going to go into a room full of enemies, a group of enemies, then you've got two options: run and gun, or plan out how to take them all out.
And run and gun equals mostly to suicide in these sorts of games. Take for example another similar game, Arma 2 for PC. You have to think about what you do 1,000 steps before you do it. So you can't just run and gun, otherwise you're going to get shot in the face. Just die and lose.
So how me and Andy's game went, we may have obviously died a few times, but we got further than when Griggy would play with Andy or Griggy would play
And
with me.
Griggy would not listen. He would not suppress his weapons. He would not just do anything. He's just awful. All he did was throw grenades everywhere, spin around and shoot things like he was playing COD.
But you can't speak because you threw a grenade at a hostage.
No, it wasn't a hostage. It was the target we were meant to secure, and I didn't mean to.
And that was sorry.
That was funny. It was one of the shortest missions we ever played.
Yeah. I think half of that day was spent us screaming at Griggs half the time.
It was awful. How can you be useless? What you must understand about Codename Griggy is that he's used to playing COD. Now COD, you may consider a video game, but it is not a proper video game. It requires no skill to play.
It's more of a run and gun game.
Yeah, it's just here's COD. I'm just killing everyone. Oh look, I've been shot a few times.
I'll camp everywhere and shoot people.
Yeah, with proper games, you're given not just a health bar, but if you're shot in a specific area with any gun, you're gonna die. So like, what was it? Operation Flashpoint.
Oh yeah.
That type of game, that's a decent game.
That's very
If
good.
you get to a health kit, you may survive. You have very limited ammo. It's just like, if you don't think you're gonna get killed, and just piss everyone off.
Oh, and Griggs, if you're watching this, everything we say in this is absolutely true.
Yeah, you cannot deny this.
Learn from what we say. Friends' advice. What else can we talk about?
Let's see. Current movies.
Oh, what's the current movie that's come out? There's Gravity.
Gravity, Sandra Bullock, George Clooney, right?
Yeah.
That was interesting. I've read so many reviews, and best way to put it, box office bomb. Please do not go watch it. It's awful.
No, don't go watch it. What's coming out? Is Ender out yet? Is it there Ender?
Ender Games? I don't know. I'll just double check that actually.
Because I'm sure that's come out. Because that looks very interesting. It's got Harrison Ford in it.
Harrison Ford's just a movie legend.
Yeah, that's why.
25th.
25th. Yeah, it has been out.
Yeah, it has been
Wow,
out.
that's been out for a while. I didn't realise that.
Ouch. It's,
And the end games look great. I want to go watch
it does. Do I admit it does look good? I do have to admit that it does look good.
that. Movie Critics of the Year here, definitely.
Yeah. I'm about to go in a little bit of geek mode. He won't know much about what I'm about to talk about, but I've mentioned this before in one of my vlogs. Andrew Genesi figured it out, but
Throw it out.
Firefly. You see that? Firefly. Too many people do not know what it is. It's awesome, people. Just go watch it, or go watch the movie of it. It's awesome. I will just repeat what I'm saying because I get annoyed about it. Not enough people don't know about it. It's just, why not? It's a good TV show, cancelled in its prime. Firefly didn't even last one series because of Fox being arses. But Jersey Shore is in its 5th. Does that seem fair to you? I don't think so. Sorry, Charlie. Bit of nerd rant.
I think how TV goes these days is if something as entertaining as Jersey Shore can get by, anything can get by.
My point is, Firefly, 2001. Alright? This is how far it goes back. 2001. Alright? Cancelled in its prime by Fox because of ratings were a little bit shaky. Jersey Shore.
It's alright. It's still there. You can still see it.
Jesus, Charlie, sort your computer out. But Jersey Shore is just nonsense. It's mind-numbingly stupid. Please, people, pay attention to good TV shows like Breaking Bad.
That was brilliant.
But just don't start cooking meth, please.
No.
For the love of Christ, don't cook
No.
meth.
Little mistake that came up, in case you were wondering why Andy went quiet and decided to take the mick out of my computer.
Yeah, your C++
Oh,
errors.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was great.
It was good.
Oh,
Series finale, it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, in some ways, but it was a good series though.
Good series, it was.
I reckon what I can't see is it
I
kind
think,
of built up.
aren't they making a spin-off?
I think they are. Yeah, they're making it with the.
Jesse Pinkman.
Well, I heard they were making it with the other guy, the lawyer.
Oh yeah, him as well.
I didn't know they were making it with Jesse Pinkman. That's interesting.
Yeah, I heard somewhere they're making a one about Jesse Pinkman as well.
Interesting. That'll be something to look at in the future.
Very interesting.
Another fact of news is Walking Dead's been renewed for season 5.
I just can't get into that show. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Disappointment, Andy.
I'm sorry.
Disappointment.
Maybe disappointed in me, but I'm more disappointed in you.
Walking Dead is great. Seriously. You may not. Casper the Ghost may not understand it,
Hey, just because I look pasty in the video.
but for anyone who's been reading the comics for the last few years, you'll notice that they look in the comics for the storyline. It may not be the same as it is in the series, but they're still introducing characters that are in the comics.
They're just trying to keep it as close to the original source as possible.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting.
Unfortunately, they don't do that with a lot of things.
The thing is with The Walking Dead, I can't see it carrying on after the 5th series. I mean, after season 4 is over, I don't think they can carry it on anymore because 5 series is enough for zombies. I mean, how long can a zombie apocalypse actually last?
I can answer that with multiple movie references.
Movies, TV series.
Yeah, but I'm just going to say this. Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead. Just that Return of the Living Dead series, that is gone on way too long. It's just so bad. It's awful. It lasted about 6 or 7 films, and that was spaced over about, when was it? 80s till early 2000s, I think. That is awful.
Yeah. What I was trying to say is, as in the series, you know, the over the periods of time that the months go off.
Yeah.
Go off. So far, I suggest that, bearing in mind, they said in the 3rd one it's been about 8 months since the zombie apocalypse has started.
Yeah.
And in the 4th series they said it's been about 6 months.
Mm.
So that apocalypse has been going on for more than half a year, basically.
Mm.
And
The proper Living Dead, well, the Dead series by Romero, the proper series, that went on for years.
I know, but this is kind of a. It's kind of they show it as more of a more serious, more dark thing. They don't just investigate zombies. They actually investigate the character's personality and everything.
Romero? You can't. You have to say
Romero.
Yeah, come on, George A. Romero.
Mm.
He put it this way. Night of the Living Dead was about racism. Dawn of the Dead was about consumerism, and so on and so forth. They were about specific topics that tackled things, not just about someone's personal problems. They tackled real life situations.
Right.
And the problems with society.
So that's talking about friends and video games. Went brilliant. Talking about movies. Brilliant-ish.
Oops.
And his phone has just gone off. Brilliant.
And you're about to see one of our awful friends. Or possibly listen.
Who is it?
Hey Peter, how are you? You caught us right in the middle of recording a video blog.
Hey Peter.
Hi, Charlie.
How you doing?
Say hi to YouTube.
Did you hang up? Did you hang up?
No.
Oh, good.
Good. Say hi to YouTube.
How rude.
Say something, boy.
Oh, that's rude. YouTube.
Yeah, it
So
seems
rude.
that he is just being quiet. See you later, Peter.
Yeah, that was our friend Peter, who hasn't really been on our good sides recently.
Yes, he has been what's best noteworthy as slappable. You just want to bitch slap him constantly.
I wouldn't. It's an annoying subject to talk about. It will just make me and Andy angry and get annoyed. So
I'll possibly smash something. I really don't want to do that again.
let's talk about some. What else can we talk about?
To be honest, my mind has gone blank. Though there has been, what was that reason? That Saints Row 4 DLC that I saw earlier. That was.
What was that? Enter the Dominatrix?
No, not Enter the Dominatrix. Pirate's Booty. What the?
Oh yeah. That's what you did. You was that this? Is that British you saw it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw it. It was like, what the hell is that?
I think it's just outfits. I think that's. What
I
it
hope
is.
so.
I wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't think it's a DLC because they're bringing out way too many DLCs.
Well, they did for number 3.
Well, yeah, but they bang out Enter the Dominatrix. Another thing that's come up on my computer.
Jesus, sort your stuff out before you start recording.
Apologies. I forgot to bring my charger. Also, this is what I've been like. So once we were coming back from Griggy's, we had to pop off to my house to get my computer.
And he forgot almost everything because his mum told him to get out of the house.
I forgot my charger. I was meant to bring some co-op games with to Andy's so we could play some games, but I got kicked out. So
Yeah, get that. You didn't even stand up.
and I don't know what's going on with my I don't know what's going on with my parents and friends, because every time my friends have asked if they can come round, no.
It's like,
No.
that was about the 3rd time in a row I've been denied access to your house.
Have you ever actually been round my house?
Once, and that's when your parents weren't there.
Oh yeah. I think the last time Andy came around my house was years ago.
It was years ago.
Loving it.
It's just like, every time I ask to come in, you have to go off and ask your mum, you're just like, no. So ever since the paintballing thing that us 4 went on, it's just like, I haven't been allowed in your house.
Bearing in mind, guys, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, me, him,
Codename
Codename Griggy,
Griggy.
and Peter all went paintballing for my birthday celebration. Ever since then, I haven't been around his.
That's something to talk about, paintballing.
Yeah, paintballing is fun.
You shot me in the hand.
That was an epic shot from over 30 metres away. You cannot blame me for that.
Yeah, so the game started with one side on top of was it a hill? Was it a hill? One side on top of the hill, the other side down the bottom. I was on the other side with Peter, and Andy and Codename Griggy were on the top side.
Yeah.
And this is basically how my view went. I was aiming, and I noticed a player, and as soon as I noticed that player, I noticed it was Andy, and my hand was covered in orange.
Yeah, well, me and Griggy have resorted. Well, I tried to teach Griggy some tactics in paintballing warfare, but that kind of failed and he got shot. Mainly by me.
But Andy got shot in the neck,
Yeah, well, that wasn't funny.
which made my day.
Yeah, but you know that big juggernaut guy? He shot me in the neck.
Oh, Andy, I wish I could have seen that.
Oh, it's painful.
But what I saw was when you got shot by a paintball gun, anywhere except for the head, you're out, and we had to stay in this little area. And I was watching these players all around the log, and basically there was two officials that took part. One was a sniper, and one was this juggernaut, and they weren't on any teams.
Yeah, as if you shot the sniper, you got extra points. If you shot the juggernaut, he'll tear you to pieces.
And what I saw was these players behind a log, and this big juggernaut guy walked by with two paintball machine guns. One shot him by accident. He turned around and went,
yeah,
and they were all out.
He had two paintball machine guns. They hurt a lot.
They do.
I used one up in that tower, and I shot you and Peter.
Yes, I got shot in the hand and the face.
And a few other places.
Yeah, and he got shot in the neck.
Back.
Oh god.
And groin.
I'm not sure. Greg's got shot a load in the face, didn't he?
Yeah, mainly by me. He annoyed me. He was not understanding the point of staying in cover. Real life is not COD.
Yes.
You can't just run out.
No running and gunning and paintballing.
No.
Very painful. No.
You learned that as well.
I did.
First game, smack. Straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a bruise on my hand for that. Well, not much of a bruise, like a mark, where Andy had shot it and it hit my nail and just gone all the way down my hand.
Still funny.
It was not funny.
It was funny for me. It was the first kill of the game as well. Just like, yeah. Then I was shot.
COD player. First kill of the game. COD player.
No, I'm just a paintball enthusiast. Difference.
But you didn't kill me though, because I'm still here. You're the ghost.
I just look pasty in the video.
See, from my point of view, he actually looks very colourful, but on here, he's a ghost.
If there's any other people who are interested, like WWE or anything, I look like Sheamus. I'm about that skin colour in the video, and that's awful pasty white. It's horrifying.
Just before this video started, I resorted to calling him Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Shut up, fool.
Ow! Don't do that. That wasn't very nice.
I do it all the time to everyone. Pay attention. You know me well enough for how long? Years.
Oh god, it's been too long.
Yeah, too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
But imagine we are the only two people that have known Peter proper long. We've known Peter since we were 11.
Yeah, each. When I was 11 when I first met Peter, he was 11 when he first met Peter. Both. Well, were they mistakes or were they just bad?
How did I meet Peter? I met Peter when I was first looking around schools. I went into the library of the school I was going to now, which is Warmer. Well, it's not. It used to be called Warmer Science College, but that's shut down. It's now part of Castle Community. And I sat in the library, and this kid sat next to me, and we started talking, and that was how me and Peter's friendship started. Really. How did yours start?
Explore Scouts. Sea Scout group.
Oh, funny.
I'm not ashamed to say this. I was once a Sea Scout, but Peter can be still known as a dickhead. He was then. He is still now.
I think that's just about all we've got to talk about today.
I think so. I've run out of things to say.
Alright. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a comment. Tell us how this video went. And subscribe for any future videos from me and Andy.
See you around.
See ya.